entering the munitions factory. It's larger than I expected. Once we started fighting the Raptures, our weapon systems underwent an upgrade. This factory ran all the way until the end of the first invasion. This is common knowledge. Persephone was apparently either asleep during class or simply isn't up to the task mentally. I'm sorry. All right, let's look for the scanning device. Persephone, initiate purification sequence. Right away. After that, start searching areas with higher magnetic field densities and work your way towards the center. Yes, will do. Then I want you to...
She's really riding her hard.
Well, following protocol is important in situations like this. Even the Central Government Intelligence Department forgets that sometimes.
This is a good learning experience for us. It's a rare opportunity to learn from a Nikke who has extensive experience in the field.
At least Exia's nice about it. She explains everything in such detail.
Maybe she just wants someone else to do her work for her.
That too.
Well, it benefits us either way.
Anyway, this must be tough for you, Rappy.
A little. I'm trying not to focus on it too much. It wasn't too bad because I was away from the north most of the time. But now, the situation has changed, so I have to be careful.
It's a little difficult because some know and some don't.
What if we tell Shifty?
That could be dangerous. She's too closely tied to the central government.
Anise the skeptic. I figured as much.
Am I that predictable?
Location of scanning device confirmed. I will mark it on the map.
That was fast.
It would have been much faster had I done it, but I figured it would be a learning experience for Shifty. I'll try harder next time.
Wow, it's massive.
Big firearms, big scanning device. What's so surprising about that? You can put anything onto the scanning device, and it will give you a detailed breakdown of all of its components. Where's the bullet you wanted to scan?
I put the bullet on top of the scanning device.
Now, connect the combi link.
Connect the combi link.
Persephone, configure please. Yes, just a moment. Ugh. Let me do it. You just focus on locating the mines.
Harsh.
A real taskmaster.
It will take some time before the scan is complete. Raptors incoming! If you could take care of our unwanted guests while protecting the scanning device, it would be most appreciated.
Enemy neutralized.
Scan complete. Component materials analyzed. Now, let's see. Ugh. A normal rifle bullet, nothing out of the ordinary. However, there does seem to be a strange component mixed in with it. Ugh, Vophouse? Vophouse? Ever heard of it? No. Me neither. Vophouse? I'll check all the databases in the Ark. As for everyone else, you can make your way back.
So, we're done?
All finished.
Commander.
I sit back.
Yes, Commander.
Ah, yes. Ugh, what a pain. I can't turn up anything about Vophouse. If it has a name, the system should turn up at least a few results. There is, however, a possibility that the record was erased after the fact. Persephone, can you access the database of the central government? No, I don't have authorization. I'll have to hack into it then.
What?
Are you crazy? What if you get caught?
That won't happen.
out of the question.
Ugh, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's not knowing something. Hacking initiating.
Okay, just...
Are you serious? Would I joke about a thing like this? Now, please be quiet. I have to focus.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and ignore direct order.
Is there anything I can do?
Turn the other way and pretend you didn't see anything?
I can't believe this! I'm actually letting her hack where I work! Ah, yes. I've been caught. What?
Oh no.
Strange. I accessed it while up on the surface, but they were still able to pinpoint my location. Triangle is on their way. They'll be here in no time. Wait, what's going to happen? Don't worry, none of our communications have been recorded. No, I mean what's going to happen to you? Yes. About that. I will incinerate my brain.
What?
In order to keep the secret safe.
Wait, is this because of me?
Hey! Exia, what are you doing? Hello? Exia!
Okay, why is the dialogue screwed up? Like, it's supposed to say bye, but it says hello. Like... I don't know. There are the sound of gunshots as Exia collapses. A red liquid drops down the ocean. Okay. I didn't know... Oh, it drops down. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Kill confirmed.
Oh, great.
Play with fire, and you're gonna get burned. Trying to hack the central government. What was she thinking?
Everyone, here. Video communication? Who's on the other end?
Why the hell didn't they cut the feed?
I disconnected it.
Maybe she isn't dead.
Yeah, she may still be alive.
I'm just gonna stay silent.
Let's go back to the Ark. I will figure out the shortest route.
It's a minefield.
Shifty, initiate the scan, please.
Roger. Scan complete. I will mark them.
Hurry up.
Yes, we need to get back to the Ark right away.
Oh shit. As the says for a massive explosion triggers underneath.
Neon!
Oh crap.
My leg!
Neon drops to the ground.
What's wrong with my leg? I can't move it.
A mine. Don't worry, it wasn't a direct hit. Your frame's been hardened by the shockwave, that's all. You'll be able to move in a little while.
Shifty, what happened?
I'm sorry. The mine was too small. The scan didn't pick it up.
Wrap a bandage on Neon's leg.
It's okay. I think I can move now. Thank you, Master.
Commander, the Raptures will have heard that explosion. They'll be heading this way.
Let's keep moving.
Yes, Commander. There's a carrier up ahead.
Oh man.
Shifty,
What?
what the hell are you doing?
What?
Are you asleep at the wheel or something? We nearly ran straight into that thing. Are you trying to get us killed?
I'm sorry.
Anise, she's probably broken up about what happened to Exia.
Well, she's dead. There's nothing we can do to bring her back, so we just... I'm losing my mind.
Operator,
Yes?
Who are you?
What?
What?
I'm a member of the CGI.
I'll ask you again. Who are you?
Oh, come on. Ah. All right, let's see where she's going with this.
Who are you?
For someone who had their memories erased, you're awfully perceptive.
Oh, great.
Ta-da! It's me, Suen, the one and only CEO of Miscellus.
What?
I'm impressed. How did you find me out?
Nobody but the best works at the CGI. I had a hard time believing they'd hire someone so foolish.
Being an operator is tough. I managed to initiate the purification sequence, but I was in over my head with everything else.
You've done your homework. Not even Exia suspected you.
Why, thank you. While I was in the hospital recovering from those smashed ribs you gave me.
I mean, to be honest, she kind of had the rest of us fooled either. You know, props for Rappy's sharp intuition. Deceptor, yeah.
I had plenty of time to hatch up ways to exact my revenge. In the end, I decided a deep fake was the way to go. It was almost a month of hard work, but it was worth it to hoodwink all of you. How was it? Didn't I seem like the real Shifty? I think I'm a pretty good actor too. Don't you?
What happened to Shifty?
She's off participating in routine training camp or something like that. She's been there for the past month.
What?
So it's been you from the very start.
Well said.
Was it you who sold out Exia?
Precisely. Who does she think she is, trying to hack the central government? Also, it was only a matter of time until she noticed me. I had to get rid of her. Right. By the way, your connection was cut off right before you joined up with that hunk of junk Exia. What did you guys talk about?
Afraid that's a secret.
Suit yourself. I don't really care what you spoke about.
So, you got rid of Exia so she wouldn't throw a wrench into this little game you're playing.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation. Hacking the central government is a serious offense. I was merely performing my duty as a citizen of the Ark.
Impersonating a member of the central government is a crime as well.
I was gonna say that.
I'm not worried. They can't touch me. And neither can you.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, so scary. Whatever will I do? I suppose I'll have to call for backup.
Ow! I'm gonna have to put in a fucking audio warning in that one. That was bullshit. Ear-splitting sound tears through the air.
It's a homing beacon. Our rapture friends will soon come knocking.
This isn't over.
A hunk of scrap metal threatening a human? Please, no. I'm shaking in my boots. Save me, Raptors! Save me!
Enemy neutralized.
Damn. Hey.
What? Also, I can totally believe that Sion is the one that's the bowl. You know, just saying. Don't talk to me.
This isn't how I usually operate, but... How would you feel about coming to work for me? You'll get the executive treatment.
And why would I do that? Go on.
Well, I wasn't being serious either. Well, good luck on your way back, everyone. I've got to start researching this VUP house. Toodles.
What an insufferable bitch!
You took the words out of my mouth. My other question is, what is she hoping to gain to sabotage us? And I think the answer is pretty obvious. It's probably because she's the mole. Like because how else is she able to get the Rapture's attention? So I'm not sure if she's trying to act like a double agent and try to play both sides here, but she's playing whatever game she thinks she's playing a very dangerous game. And I can only assume it's going to backfire on her eventually.
What does she want with Flophouse?
It must have something to do with capturing Chatterbox. For now, let's just head back to the Ark.
Stop.
Oh, so that's what Private looks like in a normal outfit. The last time I seen her, she was wearing a maid outfit. Anyways.
What is it?
Please explain why you went up to the surface without permission.
Okay, first of all, we don't have alright. Okay, this is probably where the special commando perk probably comes in here. I don't think we're obligated to tell you, because we don't have to.
Have you not heard of the commando unit?
Yeah.
I have. However,
we have a certain degree of autonomy. In other words, Triangle has no right to question our actions.
Also, we have the right to also withhold information and classification too. So, yeah, suck it.
you may be a commando unit, but Triangle is no ordinary unit either. We are part of the central government.
Like I give two shits about that?
Therefore, we have the right to question you.
No, you don't.
I haven't received any prior notice. Did you, Commander?
No, I haven't.
Did you hear that?
What?
It sounds to me like you're not going to cooperate with us. Am I correct in that assumption?
Why should we have to listen to you?
Liberty. Let's just haul them off. Hell, we can just shoot them right here. Like we did with that hacker. What was her name again? Exia, was it? What's wrong? You didn't know her, did you? Did you have any secret video communications with her?
Can you make any sense of what she's saying?
No idea.
Anyways, we need to question you. I suggest you follow us.
If you want us to do anything.
Or what? You'll shoot us and arrest us and shoot us? Like, come on.
You need to show me an official notice formally issued from the Deputy Commander-in-Chief or above.
Let's go, Privity. We're not getting anywhere with this. I'm not finished with you, Rappy. I should have known you wouldn't fall for a dirty trick like that.
Not finished with me?
That's right. We're sworn enemies, you and I. The current score is... Rappy had her memories erased.
Oh, it's a good thing Rappy figured that one out.
The current score is 21-0. Naturally, I'm in the lead.
I bet you're lying your ass off.
Isn't it the opposite?
Right.
Eula, be quiet. However, since you had your memory erased, I will wipe the slate clean for your sake. So, do try harder going forward. I'll enjoy a little challenge. Don't let me down. Let's go, everyone.
Let's go, Edme.
Yes, Eula.
What a letdown.
Ah, and one more thing, counters. The central government is always watching. Keep that in mind. If that's true, what would be the point of appointing us as a commando unit?
I mean, I know, right? It's like she's trying to deflect the authority over us, but the thing is, like, she doesn't have any authority over us. I guess she's trying to, like, think that we're just going to willfully cooperate with her, I guess. I don't know. It's just... whatever. But I almost forgot that Rappy is supposed to pretend like she's her memory's been erased. It's a good thing she remembered that because I actually kind of forgot.
Seems like we're not very popular amongst the central government.
You think this type of thing will happen often?
Most likely.
What a pain in the neck.
Let's go. We need to check if Exia is alive.
We should speak with the Anderson.
Have you had any involvement with the Protocol Squad?
You mean a Triangle Squad? Because I was going to say yes.
I heard that a Nikke from the Protocol Squad hacked the central government's database.
Exia?
Ah, right. That was her name. So you've heard the news as well.
That should be discarded.
That's right. Hacking the central government is a serious offense. She was executed on the spot. However, it seems she incinerated her brain before being killed. Worst case scenario, this might have something to do with Heavenly Ascension. We're doing all we can to investigate, but... What's wrong?
Nothing.
Did you find anything useful on the surface?
Nope, not a damn thing.
Well, I don't know if this will help, but it looks like Suen tampered with the Ark's communication network. She's issued a ban against the word Vophaus. If you try and search it, nothing comes up. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, of course not.
Okay, right. Then be on your way. If you find out something, feel free to share.
So Exia's dead.
Commander, are you okay?
Not really.
Here we go! We're breaking into Macilis and having a little chat with Suen.
What are you going to do?
To ask her why she would do this.
I don't think she's going to answer you.
Anise, calm down. There is nothing we can use against Suen.
She killed Exia because she was afraid her identity would be exposed. She's making complete fools out of us.
It's also true that Exia hacked the central government.
Which is a crime.
We have nothing to gain by kicking up a fuss over this.
Also, she hacked the central government against my own orders. Because I told her that it was going to be too risky, and I kind of felt like it was. Turned out it was.
I'm losing my mind, I swear.
I think we all need a break.
Excuse me.
Whoa, okay.
Novel?
I have a message for you.
So yeah.
How did you know it was from Exia?
Just lucky
What
guess.
marvelous intuition, Watson. What is that? I think we should find somewhere more private. Exia sent me a message a few hours ago.
How long was she dead for? Was that before she died?
It's a lengthy ciphertext. The code is extremely advanced, nearly undecipherable as a matter of fact. However, I wouldn't let it get the best of me. I poured through ancient texts, referring to all kinds of various codes and interpretations. All the while, I relied on my sleuthing skills. After some time, the code which had previously seemed indecipherable began to unveil itself, bit by bit.
Can we get to the point?
In the end, I was finally able to figure out what the code was. The code is based on ActiveX. It was infamous back in the day.
Listen, we haven't got all day.
Ouch.
So mean.
You can explain the rest to us later.
I knew you would have an insatiable thirst for knowledge. The thrill of unraveling a mystery.
Not really.
I can't say the same for everyone, though. I suppose it's a misconception that everyone has a desire for knowledge. Knowledge should only be given to those who desire it. I realize that now. I'm another step further to becoming a better detective.
Is there a break between now and the point?
All right. I'll pass along the information I received from Exia. Vophouse brings an end to Nikke's immortality.
Okay, that can mean so many things.
It destroys the nanomachines in the Nikke's brain and frees them from the bondage of immortality.
Really?
That's all. I can't make heads or tails out of it.
There are nanomachines in our brain?
First time I've heard of it.
What are nanomachines?
Nanomachines. Don't worry about it. Otherwise, it's just gonna bring back Metal Gear Solid memes about nanomachines all over again.
They're machines made of nano, duh.
No, they're machines that are in the size of nanos.
I'll write that down. I may have solved Exia's puzzle, but I don't know what the message itself means. Wait, is she just messing with me?
Don't worry about it.
I give up. I'm going to go talk to her.
Wait, talk to who?
Novel. Exia is...
I know. She's at the data center.
Oh, right, she doesn't know.
She just got back from the hospital and is trying to catch up on all her work.
What?
No, that can't be right.
What?
She's alive?
What's gotten into you guys? I'm going to see her now. Why don't you come with me?
Okay, yes, I would love to come with you.
Commander.
We need to go. Let's go.
Follow me.
Okay, South Commander door.
Whoa!
Now what?
The door. It's not opening.
Uh-oh.
We only came in here a moment ago. How could the door have been locked? Could it be? Nobody move. The culprit is in this very room.
Oh, for God's sake. Nell takes a step and the door opens immediately.
You need to get closer, then the door would open.
Hello. To what do I owe the pleasure?
She lives! Oh my God, she's alive somehow. I don't know why. Also, this is probably another model of her. She probably doesn't remember a fucking thing.
Are you really Exia? If you define being real as having a corporeal body, then yes, I am.
But how?
What is that? What's wrong? You look like you just saw a ghost.
Because we're kind of are right now?
Noelle, what on earth is going on?
Oh, Noelle. I thought it was novel.
I solved the code you sent me, but we came here to understand the meaning behind the message.
Code?
Yeah, this is not the one before. This is a different Exia. Like a completely different model and stuff like that. And like completely different. It's kind of weird that they would want to replace someone like Exia, considering that they always treat Nikke as though they're disposable.
I sent a code to you?
Yes, you did.
She's not gonna remember any of it.
What's the message?
Vophouse brings an end to Nikke's immortality. It destroys the nanomachines in the Nikke's brain and frees them from the bondage of immortality.
Vophouse.
Exia starts pounding on her keyboard.
All search results are being blocked. When did I send the code?
6 hours ago.
Hey, are you okay?
Exia?
Yes.
It
seems I was killed for hacking the central government database. What? This may take a while to explain.
Everyone pulls out their cell phones.
I see you all know what you're doing. We're not too far off from telepathic communication.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so Exia says, you say that I sent the code to Novel, right? I have no recollection of this. I don't remember half of what happened today. Not only that, but the keyword in code Vapus has been banned. Perhaps it came about the word Vapus somehow. and after nothing came up in the ARC database, I infiltrated the central government database, after which I was caught and summarily executed. I believe that's the correct order of events, yes? Yeah? Yes. This is something I have done. I would have done. But you incinerated your brain before you died. Ah. Must have known some very important information. Something that I didn't have to do with the hacking. Do you know what it is? I know. If you're not comfortable with sharing it with me, I don't blame you. Yeah, sorry. It's okay. You were killed, how are you alive right now? It must have something to do with the code I left behind. There are nanomachines in Nikke's brains. Think of them as microscopic machines meant to back up data. I can give you the long version or the short version. You choose. Yeah, let's go with a long, detailed explanation. Mainly because I want to know more about Nikke's. Okay. The official name is NIF. It's short for Neuro-Implanted Machine for the Protection of Humans. And what about it? A memory wipe directly stimulates the brain into severing synaptic connections. You must have seen cases where combat data or other memories were retained. Yeah, I've seen it, Rappy says. This indicates that you can control the information in your brain at will. NIF is what makes that possible. There are 3 things that NIF does. Erase, remember, and write. Kind of like a hard drive. The NIF implemented in a Nikke's brain can break the synaptic connection, while continuing to back up the latest state of synapses. Do you know what autosave is? Yeah, I think everybody knows what it is. System when a video game saves automatically. Exactly. In my fresh brain, where there has been a memory wipe, the memory backed up by NIF is also overridden. So as long as there's no physical trauma to the brain, the process can go on infinitely. And he says, but your head was splattered. Your brain was physically damaged, so how did you survive? She asked. Actually says, not an easy thing to talk about. Okay, I guess you don't have to tell us if it makes you uncomfortable. Thank you. Rappy says, any Nikke who goes through memory wipe is as good as dead. He says, what is that? Rappy says, elaborates, all information on the brain is lost, so the backed up information can all be considered brand new information. How can you tell that surviving? Or how can you call that surviving? The original you is dead. I mean, true. Exia. It all depends on your perception. Life is unique. If you believe we only live once, then yes. A memory wipe is like dying. However, if you feel life is a compilation of different information, then it's not like that at all. Ref says, and what do you think? Can't tell. I can't tell you, Exia says. It's obvious you would allow your thoughts to be influenced by other people's answers. I'm also guilty of that too. And Exia elaborates, therefore I will not respond. You must come to your own conclusion. Yes, Rappy says. Thanks. Now come back to the topic at hand, Exia says. Vastos brings an end to Nikke's immortality. It destroys the nanomachines in the Nikke's brain and frees them from the bondage of immortality. I think we can take the message literally. I don't know what Vapas is, but we can infer that it kills the nymph in Nikke's brain. In other words, the brain loses its ability to use nymph and as a backup, thereby closing the loop, thus ending in Nikke's immortality. Naturally, memory wipes would be of no effect either.
Huh? Rappy! When did you...
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hold on, did I miss something? Alright, I totally missed something. Hello? I'm sorry. Continue. That was all. I had nothing more to say. You remember Chatterbox? Yeah, I remember. Her self-healing. Yes, Chatterbox's self-healing ability is most likely attributable to nanomachines as well. You think the same applies for the heretics? That, no one can confirm. There's much that I don't know. I was wondering when I should bring this up. Novell says. I've been investigating. Why is she putting periods after? Okay, never mind. I've been investigating the heretics as you asked, and here's what I found. Is your spacebar broken? And he says, ask. Novell says, spacebar? What are you talking about? I have no idea if the spacebar is broken. And he says, forget it. Just say what you were going to say. Alright. Novell says, I'm not really used to texting. Is it okay if I communicate verbally? You're in the same squad, so pick one, and he says.
Alright then, talk!
Damn.
A lot of the information about the heretics reads more like urban legend. However, there was one piece of factual information. I tell you what, I had a heck of a time. From Royal Road to the Outer Rim, it seemed every single place I went had been explored already. The Outer Rim is particularly unwelcoming to Nikke's, except for the exotic squad. The moment I set foot in there, I spilled my Splendimint stew all over the place and almost soaked all my notes. I didn't let that deter me. No, sir. I was hot on the case.
Would you please get to the point?
There's no information on exact dates, but there are squads which have survived encounters with the heretics.
Huh?
They nearly won as well. If we contact them, I feel we might glean some meaningful information from them.
Really?
Who are they? The people that survived.
Absolute and Metis. It was their first and last joint operation.
Really?
Elysion and Basilis's strongest squads. Should we go talk to them?
It's not that simple. Both squads are strictly managed by each company. We can't just waltz up and get some FaceTime with them.
But we're the commando unit. Won't they make an exception?
Commander, I have something to report relating to this. Regarding our operation at the munitions factory, things wouldn't have turned out this way if we had been assisted by the Ark. Although we are the commando squad, our capabilities are clearly limited without the help of the Ark.
Are you going to suggest we get backup?
That's right. I'm hoping you can work together with Deputy Chief Anderson or the CEO of Elysion. If we had their help, everything would have been smooth sailing after learning about Vaphaus.
Honestly, I kind of agree. Because the entire time of like sitting here watching all this stuff develop, I kind of feel like everything is just kind of like way over our heads. You know? I just kind of had that feeling that I think these guys are like in way over their heads. And the fact that Seun is basically running counter espionage just to sabotage our operations is also kind of a big factor too. So besides the raptures that we got to worry about, we got to worry about like enemies inside the Ark too. You know, like Seun in this case. So, and there was Anissa's boss was actually willing. What kind of appeared to us as like a pretty charismatic guy. So he would probably would be willing to help us if we ask him, if he's able to or even wants to. I guess it wouldn't be too much of a problem to ask for help. How does everyone feel about this?
Honestly, even just having an operator would make things run a lot smoother. Most of all, I believe that the quality of the intel itself will play a vital role.
We can't continue asking Exia. Yes, I am indeed quite busy at the moment.
Most importantly of all, there's nothing we can do about that sack of monkey brains.
Why are you talking about yourself like that?
Do you mean Siwon?
Yeah.
How did you know?
There is only one individual in the Ark deserving of such a nickname.
Yeah.
Sharing information with our allies may come back to bite us, but having some backup will be extremely advantageous.
I would also think that it would probably pay off to have some insurance too later on if we ever get the opportunity.
Fortunately, we're on their good sides.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they wouldn't join us.
Okay, I'll speak to them.
Thank you.
Then should we go?
Roger.
All right, everyone, let's do this. It's game time.
I won't go far.
See you next time.
Exia. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Hello.
Alright, we're not done yet. We gotta go speak to Deputy Chief's room.
So, if I understand correctly,
Yeah?
you want Ingrid and me to be your backup. Is that right?
Right.
On the business side, it doesn't appear like I have anything to gain from this.
That goes for me too. I only stand to lose from this deal.
Let me ask, what are you gonna offer us?
Information.
Information, you say? I'm sorry to say this, but the information we have is more in-depth than you might think. If we put our minds to it, we'd be able to turn up plenty of information on this VOP house that's giving you so much trouble.
Then how come you haven't already looked into it? Got you there. We have the information you need.
Any information once discovered can be built upon. In this way, even the smallest sliver of information could lead to a revelation. However, this isn't my first rodeo. You may be bluffing.
Try me.
Share this information you apparently think we'll find so intriguing. Right now. Then we'll consider your proposition.
Okay, how about these nuts? Anyway.
The memory wipe didn't work on me.
Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna do that instead. Rappy.
Are you crazy, Rappy?
What did you say?
Say that again!
I was subjected to a memory wipe, but I still remember everything.
Don't be stupid.
Do you have any theories as to why this happened?
No clue.
Don't tell me you're taking this seriously. This is clearly a fabrication.
I mean, we can easily solve this by asking her a question related to this something that she would only remember if she kept her memories. Like, it's not hard to prove this.
I did not raise her to be like that. I'm going to ask again. Do you have any theories as to why this happened?
No clue.
It's a substance that deteriorates the nymph. I think it was exposed to Vophouse. I'm not sure when or how it was exposed. What I do know is that I have the end results.
So that's the information you were referring to?
Correct. The cause can always be determined from the result, and vice versa. You're the one who taught me that.
You do remember.
If you promise to cooperate, I will provide my body. If need be, you can remove my brain.
This feels so nice.
Uh-oh.
I will allow you to meet with the Absolute Squad. No. Actually, I will authorize a joint mission.
What is that?
See for yourself where the engagement with the heretics took place.
Okay.
That will provide more certainty than mere words.
Area H is off limits.
We can change that.
Fine, I'll allow it.
Then you should leave immediately.